What happens when the very boundaries of human existence, once thought immutable, begin to dissolve? For millennia, we have lived within a duality of profound prisons, the relentless biology that governs our bodies, and the crushing gravity that anchors us to this single world. These limits, for so long, were accepted as an unalterable truth. But something fundamental has shifted. Consider the internal war. 1 billion souls globally ensnared by obesity, a condition predicted to claim 1 in 3 adults by 2050, extinguishing almost 4 million lives annually. In Europe, over half the population, including 1 in 3 children, is projected to be overweight or obese in just 2 short years. This was not merely a lifestyle choice, it was declared an unsolved, underfunded chronic disease. A silent, internal war fueled by engineered hyperpalatable foods, which now constitute half of all US grocery offerings. These substances overwhelm our biological reward centers, turning a small daily excess, the equivalent of half a Snickers bar, into 5 kilograms of fat each year. Diets consistently failed. The body's physiological drive to a higher fat baseline often ensured weight regain within 2 years. A constant food noise echoed the futility of it all. This was our biology, our destiny, seemingly sealed. Yet, the chains are breaking. A profound shift has occurred, whispered at first, now undeniable. GLP-1 drugs, once listed on the WHO's essential medicines list for diabetics, now stand as the first reliably effective medication for significant weight loss. These agonists, molecules like semaglutide and tirzepatide, achieve an astounding over 20% weight loss in a single year. They mimic natural hormones, not forcing, but gently regulating appetite and digestion. The incessant food noise begins to dissolve. This is not just physical, it is a profound psychological liberation. Over 1 in 8 US adults have already tried these compounds. The result? The first recorded decrease in the US obesity rate. This biological reordering promises to eliminate 50% of obesity in just 2 years, preventing 26 million diabetes cases and 5.5 million premature deaths. The risk of stroke or heart attack could fall by 20%, diabetes development by 66%, an ancient prison, dissolving before our eyes. But this biological liberation is not an isolated event. Simultaneously, another titan rises against the cosmos itself, challenging the very gravity that once bound us. 20 years ago, SpaceX stood on the brink of collapse after multiple failures. Today, it envisions an almost incomprehensible $2 trillion valuation by 2026, dwarfing the combined value of traditional aerospace giants. The lie of expendable rockets, of prohibitive launch costs, has been utterly shattered. Falcon 9, with its 20-plus missions, reduced marginal launch costs to around $28 million. Starlink, with over 10 million users, transformed orbital launch into an industrial transportation network, absorbing surplus capacity and fueling the next great leap, Starship. This fully reusable behemoth, designed to carry over 100 tons, promises to slash launch costs to a mere $10 to $20 per kilogram. What was once billions to replace a 40,000 satellite network now costs under $200 million annually, yielding profit margins over 90%. The very heavens are opening. These ultra-low costs enable orbital data centers, launching multi-ton server racks with GPU clusters, and AI infrastructure beyond Earth's shadow. SpaceX now controls the launch, the communication, and the compute layers, a foundational ecosystem for orbital infrastructure, establishing strategic dependence for entire nations. From the visceral struggle against our own biology to the audacious reach for a cosmic destiny, humanity's future is being unwritten. The ancient limits yield to an age of unprecedented liberation. If these fundamental prisons have fallen, what then is truly impossible for us?